Thank you very much for that complete picture. On that note, let's also invite the first corporate on trading hour today, and that's Ujjivan Small Finance Bank. They have reported the best return ratios in 6 years in the second quarter. The NBFC has also reported very strong business momentum. The asset quality has improved. To discuss the quarter gone by, we're now joined by Ittira Davis, the MD and CEO of Ujjivan Small Finance Bank. Good morning, and thank you very much for joining in, sir. First, wanted to talk about the growth momentum. I believe you've guided for a 30% growth this year. Could you talk about that? What's going to drive it? And also, what's the outlook on MFI loans? Because your MFI loans, both group and individual, as a percentage contribution has risen to 69% versus 65% same time year ago. This compares with a lot of other companies and banks in your position who are bringing down their exposure to MFI. So, your thoughts on both, sir?
Good morning, and good morning, Pavitra. It's good to be here. And, I'd like to say thank you to CNBC for covering the Ujjivan story over the last 1 year, where we have seen a turnaround. And as you rightly said, we are now at the top of the spot in terms of our profits. Now, in terms of the business itself, yes, the microbanking business has grown a little bit in terms of the percentage. It is now at 69%. It was 65 last year. But that is the business which has come back fast after the COVID period. So, and that is the business which we understand very well. And we were able to move in and support the customers who needed new loans. And we were able to take care of that in the last 4 quarters. In fact, last year at this time, we reactivated the whole process with a 100-day plan, which went off very successfully. And we have now 4 quarters of disbursements across the bank, which are all above 4,000 crores. And that is an important mark because, once we crossed that, we were able to maintain a good asset level. And that has helped us all along during this 3-4 quarters. And yes, we are at the top of in terms of profits.
And your guidance of 30% for the year?
Yeah, I think the guidance which we have given for 30% will remain that way. We are confident that we can achieve that.
Okay. The one thing that has improved, Mr. Davis, is the asset quality, not just for you, but for the industry as a whole. Just wanted to understand whether it could get much better from here. If yes, what are the targets? And any stress that you're seeing across the board, across the pockets that you service?
Good morning, Sonia. Yes, I think the most important part of this year's earnings is the credit improvement. The collections on the stressed assets has been very good, and that has contributed significantly. And as you rightly said, that is true of the whole market, of the whole business, the banking industry across. So that is that's a sign that the economy has come back. We were lucky that there was no third phase, and we are happy that the government has managed the situation in the right way. And given industry has been very good, especially in this quarter. I think bank after bank is reporting, record numbers, and I think that is an indication of how the industry has recovered during this phase.
Okay, got that. Mr. Davis, on your net interest margins, that is coming at almost 10%, 9.8%. Can you tell us how you expect that to, trend from here? And do you think that eventually the cost of funds could kick in and sort of cause some kind of impact on the margins?
Yeah, the cost of funds is something that is bothering the whole industry. But in our case, we have managed that quite well. From about 10% at the start of the financial year, we are at 9.8. We believe that we will be able to finish the next 2 quarters at least around 9.5 to 9.6, if not at the current levels. And that is because of our business model and our ability to be able to take advantage of the recoveries, because some of the non-performing loans we have had recoveries. And that has helped us to keep the net interest margin at these levels. So overall, I would say that net interest margin is not an area of worry for us. In fact, we have raised interest rates on deposits just a few days ago, in line with the competition in the market, And we believe that in spite of the increase in the deposit rates, which are among the best in the industry today, we will be able to end the year with a very good NIM.
So despite an increase in deposit rates, you're saying NIMs will be maintained at 9.5%, right?
9.5, 9.6, yes.
9.5. You spoke about improving recoveries. Any guidance on the recovery front and the credit cost guidance, if you could help us with that?
No, at this stage, I wouldn't put any guidance on that because the recoveries are going well, but obviously as it gets longer away, I mean, most of the portfolio is 365 days plus in terms of the COVID-related recoveries. So it gets a little harder as we go along, but we are maintaining our focus. We are working with our customers, and hopefully, the recoveries will continue, but maybe slightly lower than where they were in the first 2 quarters.
Okay, any fundraising plans that the bank would have?
Not at this stage, because we have completed our fundraising exercise. We have, in the second quarter, we have, completed the QIP, which gave us 475 crores, and we also raised some sub-debt for 300 crores, all of which has taken our CRAR to 26.6%, which is, I believe, one of the highest in the industry. And therefore, we are in a good position right now.
All right, sir, we will leave it at that. Thank you very much for joining us and taking us through your outlook. So that is Ujjivan Small Finance Bank saying that they will grow comfortably at around 30% for the year. The margins will also be maintained at around 9.5 to 9.6%. So that is the kind of growth that they picture going forward. By the way, the stock has done exceedingly well. Today, it's up 4.5%, but ever since its results on Monday, it's up 16%. So that is Ujjivan Small Finance Bank. With that, it's time for our first short break on the show. But when we come back, we're going to shift focus to the world of commodities. Manisha Gupta will join us for a quick update.